Hey guys, with Nibs here again, and I really wanted to talk to you about how it is to do twice a day CrossFit, because I know that I wasn't posting here on this channel for quite a long time, actually almost a year that I don't post anything over here, but many things happened. And one of the things is that my body fat increased a lot because I was starting to work on another kind of job that I have never did before. And because of that, I have to, go for lunch, go for dinner with clients and this kind of things. And the problem is that I was gaining a lot of weight because I was eating many things that is not healthy at all. Because of that, I was gaining a lot of weight. And then in November of last year, I started to do CrossFit. So I enjoy a lot. Many of the movements, I could do it already because, because of the condition that we have in 2020, I was starting to work out on my place. And the good thing about working out on your place is because you can discover calisthenics. And most of the things that I learned was from calisthenics. So I was doing push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, squats. Many of these kind of movements I already learned it when I was working out on my place. So then when I went to the CrossFit, my VO2, I can say that it was already a little bit good, but then in CrossFit, I challenged myself to a new level. Like in November, I was just doing once a month, and then I was working out for the entire month until December, but then December I stopped it, so it was 1 month of CrossFit. It helped a lot. But in December here in Brazil, it starts the Christmas, New Year and everything. So you start to eat and drink a lot. And then I was getting, bloat again. And then in January, I came back to the CrossFit box that I was working out. But the thing is, in the mid of January, I went to China. And in the mid of February, I came back. The thing is, every single time that I go to China, I increase a lot my body fat because it is Chinese New Year, and if you went to China in Chinese New Year period, you know how it is, because you will drink a lot, you will eat a lot, it is a lot of stuffs together, so it is almost impossible to lose weight. When I came back to Brazil, my body fat was 32% again. I asked my nutritionist to help me because when I came back to Brazil, the CrossFit box that I was working out, I met a nutritionist. She's really jacked, like she's really strong. And then I asked her to be my nutritionist and to help me. So I started to have the nutrition plan that she chose to me. Let's challenge myself. I really like to challenge my body, myself to new limits. And I really wanted to challenge myself to do CrossFit twice a day. And CrossFit twice a day is really intense. It's really hard. It is not that easy, but I was really trying. The thing is, how it is to do CrossFit twice a day. In the beginning, I really thought that it was going to be good for my VO₂ Max, but the thing is, I went to 2 CrossFit boxes because you can have different workouts. But the thing is, most of the times you are aiming for the same muscles. So the thing is, how can you recover faster from these workouts? You have to decrease the weight that you are lifting. So instead of going for PR, I was going for lighter weights, because if I didn't, I couldn't recover myself in the morning workout to do the same workout on the night, and then in the next morning, and this kind of sequence, it was going to be really hard. So what I was doing is to decrease the weight, try to increase my VO₂ max, my conditioning of my body. So I tried it for 30 days. So how it was in the beginning. So my muscle was struggling a lot to recover, muscle soreness and everything. I couldn't even wake up in the beginning because I was feeling hurt. But then I kept going because I really wanted to, push myself to the limit and see how it is. Because, I challenged myself. I hired a nutritionist, so I have to go to the end. First week was really hard. The second week was getting better. What I was doing is to actually decrease the weight and try to improve the conditioning. So because you have a lot of running, you have a lot of the counting of that is really hard. So let's say for, I don't know, 30 minutes, you have some rest in the middle of each one, but you have to run 400 meters and then do 15 pull-ups. And then every single time that you break these pull-ups, so for example, I cannot do 15 once, so I have to do it twice time, so I have to do 2 times, maybe 3 times sometimes, because in the end you will be very tired, so you have to do 5 at 5. And every single time that you break, you have to run 100 meters. So it was really intense. It was hard. I had to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning to have my creatine and my coffee and do some flexibility movements. And then at 6 a.m. I would start my first session of CrossFit. And if you know, you know. CrossFit most of the times will start with a flexibility movement. Then you will go for 10 minutes. In 1 hour, you would do like 10 minutes of flexibility, more or less. Then you would do some warm up, then you would do some skill, and then you would go for the WOD, that it is the workout of the day. So I have to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, go to the gym, work out, then I will go back to my place at 7:30 a.m. more or less. And at 7:30 a.m. I will have my first meal, that it is eggs and bread. This is this is my routine. This was my meal plan that my nutrition prepared for me. If you don't know your meal prep, you can ask your nutritionist first, but then my meal prep was to have 3 eggs and 2 breads per day in the morning. Then in the morning until noon, I will do my work. I have many things to do at work, and then I will work until like 12:30 p.m. and then 12:30 p.m. I will have my first meal. That it is only like 280 grams of food. It is like 50 grams of protein and 50 grams of carbs. It was not a lot. In the afternoon, I will have my pre-workout at 4 p.m. more or less. I will have like a fruit jelly with 2 pieces of bread. And this will be my pre-workout to get some carbs before the workout that I'm going to have at 5 p.m. I will start my second CrossFit session. And this second section, it was really tough because then my muscle didn't recover 100% from the workout in the morning, and I will have to do it again. The biggest problem that I have is my shoulders, because I really hurted my shoulder when I was doing a lot of pull-ups, when I was doing home workouts, but then my shoulder is not that strong. But again, I really wanted to try it. So I kept the movement. The first week was really hard, but the second week was getting better. After the second session of the workout, I took a half scoop of whey protein, and then when I come back to my place, I will have my dinner. And sometimes I will do some work as well. I don't have meetings at night, but sometimes I have some things to do, and I will finish the work that I have until 10 p.m. more or less. And then after that, I will go to the bed to sleep, and then to start all over again on the next day. Saturday and Sunday is really hard to have double sessions of CrossFit, but I will have like a CrossFit session in the morning, and I will play soccer at afternoon. And then on the Sundays, I play soccer as well. But again, playing soccer is a hobby that I really enjoy, and I like to play with my friends. So I don't consider it like a really intense workout. It is just a cardio, and just 1 night of sleep, I can, recover myself. What happened after the 30 days? After the 30 days, even my nutritionist was surprised, because I went from 30%, 29% of body fat to only 22% of body fat. So even my muscle mass increased at 2 kilograms. So it was 31 kilograms, and now it is 33 kilograms. And even my resting was better, because now I can see that my heartbeat was like 40, it was 50 to 54 BPM every single night that I was sleeping. But now it is like 44 BPM, 42 BPM sometimes. So even my heartbeat got better. I can recover myself better. The deep sleep, light sleep, REM, every single thing is better, and I don't need to sleep for 8 hours. I know that everybody tells you to, sleep for 8 hours and everything, but to me, 5 hours and 30 minutes or 6 hours is more than enough to me. So what did I learn? Nutrition is everything, and you really have to have someone to help you, someone to really teach you how to, you know, get your calorie intake. Like, what is our price for something? If I really want to buy something, I will have to use money, but for nutritionists, they use the calories. So if they want you to eat like egg or something, they will use the calorie. They will count the calories to see how much you have to eat. So that's why nutrition is very, very important. The other thing that I learned is adapting and adjusting, because, you know, sometimes it's really hard. My muscle was soreness. I didn't recover 100%, and I still have to do it. So this helped me with adapting, adjusting, and even discipline, because I was not lacking of motivation actually. But the thing is, it is not about motivation. It is because I really, you know, had this commitment and I have to finish it. And the other thing is that I learned it that recovery really matters. So nowadays I don't do this twice a day anymore. But the thing is, I really learning a lot. So what am I doing now? I'm not working out twice a day as I was doing like a month ago. Now I'm just working out once a day and 4 times a week, not every single day. And the thing is, my muscle can recover better and I can lift even more weight than I was doing before. Like, I did my first PR in deadlift. It was 285 pounds. And I have never lifted that many weights before. It was really, to me, it was really surprisingly good that even I was shocked in the beginning. And I think that's it. So if you're trying to do the same thing, I would tell you something. Nutrition is everything. Try to prepare every single thing before you went to this kind of 2 times a day. Try to at least, you know, prepare yourself, because it will be really hard in the first week, but it is not about motivation. It is about commitment, and it is about discipline. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to this channel. And I will see you on the next video.